Hey y'all, welcome back to another week at FetchQuest. Unfortunately, I'm using a different system, which means I don't have a head cam, which means y'all can't see my gorgeous mug during this game. Should be back next week though with a much better connection. Anyway, moving on. Um, Alakai, you wanted to catch us up from last week, right?
Yep, you got it.
All right.
So, last week, Kara faced a mental dilemma within herself, a pivotal point within her very soul to define whether she would tip the balance between good and evil. And, well, Noodle was in that mix, and, she had to go with Noodle. She had to do it to him. So, ended up picking a choice that resulted in her becoming not quite human. But she's not the only one, as Damokos displayed some very odd physical attributes that he was able to quickly mask. Yolvin, unusually joyful after their successful battle with the Elder. Everything seemed on the relative upswing, but as the hour drew near for our participation in a ritual to revive a vampiric deity of sorts, doubts began to take hold. Conversations with somewhat knowledgeable people led to more opinions on whether we should betray the vampires or allow them to summon their godlike super weapon deity. And ultimately, on the very precipice of the ritual's completion, we made our choice to stop the ritual, but the ritual was already complete. And with that, we come to us right now with our fireball, sword swinging, preparing to attack actions in the midst of the vampire god's awakening.
Righteous. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Everyone, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and throw me initiative. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. Let's hope. Okay.
I didn't do anything to make
Oh.
you mad. So
That's quite a spread.
Oh my god. Okay, this is.
This will be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
They're all row ones. Every one of them, and we'll be a-okay.
Figured that.
Oh god.
oh.
All right.
Great initiative, guys.
I knew it. I had a. Actually, no, I didn't know it at all.
I did. I also did not realize that's how you spell it.
Oh, all right. It's not bad. Um, you guys are doing fine.
It's not
Oh my
bad, he says.
God. I can't believe you rolled a 1 for initiative. Okay,
Getting
so
it out of the way now.
yeah, let's hope. So, as the flames from the fireball kind of start to leak out, the vampire lord looks at you incredulously, Zon, and goes, "You stand against us, then you will be the first to fall to our god." And he's going to turn and kind of gesture out to the cracked crystal, which has smoke coming from the resurrection spell that flowed into it, pushing out of it. And he goes, "He comes now, and he shall drain you and be full." And he's going to go ahead and disengage. And he's just going to go all the way back here.
Yeah, nah. Sentinel.
He disengaged.
Sentinel does not care about disengage.
Fair enough. Go ahead and make your attack.
With advantage for pack tactics.
Yep.
23?
Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, he ain't moving. You can fuck off. You stand right there.
Well, now he's upset.
Good. You're my shield. I hope he drains you.
Okay, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Joven.
So Joven was manifesting his claws.
Yes.
Last night. As he does so, he's going to kind of like raise his arms, and as he raises his arms, the kind of blue, kind of Velirine glyphs start lighting up on his arms, and they form from his shoulders the spectral version of like those stone wings the Elder was using. And I'm just going to try and slam them down on this guy and on the vampire lord.
On these two boys?
Yes.
Go ahead.
First attack roll. You know what? I don't think it's really going to matter. I'm going to reckless this. $23 on the first hit. Okay. And this one's for the vampire lord.
Excellent. Yeah,
29.
Jesus, those are, both hits.
And as I slam them down, I'm going to look over from, I guess, behind Zon. And I'm just going to be like, now would be a time to fall back.
I'm aware.
That
End
will
of
be
turn?
it for my turn. Yes.
Cool. So there's a moment where everything kind of pauses as everyone's eyes are drawn towards the large broken crystal in the room. And layers. And a sort of disheveled looking, very, very thin, malnourished looking man kind of stumbles out from it. And I'm just going to go ahead. There we go. And I want to say that the artwork for that, I searched for like an hour, couldn't find it. It just kept redirecting me to Pinterest. So, yeah, that's that. And he's just kind of look around a little bit. He's going to raise his head up. His bottom jaw is going to split into two separate jaws, and he is going to go ahead and inhale. And I need everyone within a 30-foot. So essentially everybody but Kara and Damikos. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right.
I
When
get
you
that.
have bonus, yeah, +3. It's not with advantage, so 13.
Okay. Oh, Shit. Well, goddamn, these vampires all passed, but so Zon got a 13. Yovan, what'd you get? 28. Jesus Christ, 28. All right, so Yovan, as you kind of start to feel whatever like fuels your life start to come out of your body. So everyone who failed, which is going to be Zon, you're going to take 60 vial damage, and your HP is your HP max is reduced by 60.
Yep, makes sense.
Cool. And still, even with the fucking save, these two vampires are just done. Their body like starts to fold in on itself, and they turn to ash, and kind of over the ground. Thanks, guys. And he's gonna go ahead and take a few steps forward, up to here, and just sort of seems to be like almost reaching out as if trying to get help up. Zon, it is your turn.
All right. Still over half health. I can take him. I am going to. Okay, it doesn't take him. Cool. Turn around and go. We're leaving, and I'm going to take my other hand and just cast daylight right in the vampire lord's face.
Sure. So, your big fun thing of daylight. Let me go ahead and draw that out here. Gotta make it yellow. So, your big. Oh, come on. I said yellow. Your big thing of daylight. Right here. Gorgeous circle. Yeah, so as soon as it bursts out, both the Vampire Lord and Hyraxis sort of they start hissing, and they kind of like Hyraxis more so than the Vampire Lord is just kind of like stumbling backwards, and you can see the skin start to burn on his forearms. It does look like they're both plainly distracted.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that was my action, I believe. Let me just make
He's
sure.
gonna make an attack at disadvantage and gets a 2. So,
Yeah. Let me just make sure I can't do anything for my bonus action. Cool. Alright, I will hold my bonus action, so all good.
fantastic. Damikos.
All right. Quick question.
Yes.
The door at the top of the stairs that we came through to get down here.
Sure.
How tall is that door?
That door, I believe original description had it 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
It's a big door, but it's not the biggest.
Okay. Cool. Just getting that for a measurement. Okay. So, bonus action. I am going to bonus action. I am going to spend 5 sorcery points
Okay.
to create another 5th level spell slot.
And are you glowing?
I am glowing.
Bright light?
It's technically, where is that? Bright light in a 5-foot radius. Dim light for an additional 5.
Oh, that's upsetting. Okay. I set the light on the token and was kind of hoping it'd light up. Never mind. Move on.
And at Zahn saying, we're leaving now, I am going to... Let's do this first, I guess. I am first going to... What's the 120 feet? Yeah, I can move and do that. I'm going to move back to there.
Gotcha.
And I am going to cast at 4th level, just regular 4th level,
Sure.
down in a circle completely encompassing Vampire Lord and Hyraxis. Wall of Fire.
Ooh, fun. All right, let's go ahead and draw that. How big is it?
So it is, I mean, up to 20 feet in diameter, but I'm literally only encasing the enemies, so not Jorkons. 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Fantastic. Okay, my audio cut out. That's gonna be a fun phone call tomorrow. Okay. How big did you say it was?
20 feet in diameter.
20 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
That's fucking big. That's
Oh.
huge.
Yeah, I'm literally stopping it at Joven, so
Oh, so it's all, you're only gonna make it like 10 feet by 10 feet.
yeah, but it is surrounding the
Cool.
and I am picking the inside of it to be the side that deals the damage. So they are like in a furnace. of fire.
Nice. That's good. There we go. Excellent.
Let's see. And the walls are opaque, so
Fantastic. And I'll add a little arrow that points in. So we know the fire's pointing in. Okay.
just to kind of, maybe not do anything.
Sure. Just as a implied threat.
Yeah.
Cool. End of your turn?
Yes, as a certain thing suddenly becomes concentrated upon because it's a concentration spell.
Nice. So, the way that I'm gonna do it is go ahead and make a concentration check for the thing. Since it's not like as much as concentrating on a spell, it's just gonna be a concentration check. If you take damage while concentrating on a spell, you'll take the concentration check at disadvantage. Sound good?
Sure. Changing it up. Awesome.
Well, makes it a lot more like secretive.
So it's just a concentration check. Okay.
Yeah. You're fine. This is fire. It's your element. Oh god,
Yep.
I've been leaving red dots all over the map. Okay, end of your turn?
Yeah. For now.
Cool. Kara, it is your turn.
How far is the door?
Not that far. You could take a short walk there, 5 feet at a time.
No, I'm not going to walk to the door. I'm running. So I'm actually going to use my action to dash because I am scared of trying to teleport out of places now that could be magical. Ready, and then action to dash. Goodbye.
And Kara has left the building. Cool. And I'm guessing that's the end, just sprinting out and leaving?
Yep.
Fair enough. All right. So, top of the round, Vampire Lord is going to he's gonna take a quick look around. We're gonna give him a perception check. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to use your martial and arcana checks to figure out like aspects of characters. For those of you that are still left in the room.
I don't think we really need that when we're just running.
I mean, that's also fair. He's gonna take a quick look around. He's gonna stop and look at Hyraxis' face, and then he's gonna very carefully sort of back up. And as he does, Hyraxis is gonna make an attack. Yeah, that is gonna hit. And so you see Hyraxis' hand is kind of lashes out and cuts deeply into the Vampire Lord's body. This is extremely quick and seems to be cutting a lot deeper than someone who just woke up from a who knows how long hibernation, devoid of nourishment. He's a little quicker than expected. But yeah, he's not having a good time anymore. He, in fact, is at that. He's just gonna go ahead and sprint out and try to actually get past you guys. Joven, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like. He also takes damage from running through that fire.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to ask, for an attack of opportunity, can I use that attack of opportunity to make a shove attempt?
You mean, yeah, sure. What are you trying to shove him into?
Prone.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. He's gonna do a combating acrobatics. He does get a combating acrobatics check, right?
Yeah, opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Cool beans.
I doubt that's gonna work on him.
Yeah, he's a little bit. He's a
It's
little
a
bit stronger than that. I'm just double checking real quick. Yeah, he definitely, you go to push him, but he's fear is just taking over his body. He's ducked under your arms and is just kind of more scrambling up the steps to try and get away from this guy. He's realized what a bad decision he's made, and now he wants you guys to take care of it. But yeah, what's the damage for the fire?
21.
Jesus, 21? Cool. Cool. All right. And yeah, Joven, it's gonna be your turn.
I'd like to make a free martial check. On the
Sure.
Hyraxes.
Cool. Go ahead. Make a martial check.
25.
Holy shit. Yeah. What are you looking to know about him?
Pressing matters, I guess. Speed, like physicality. Does it seem like, judging by his speed, is he like able to on foot catch up with us, or does it seem like he might be slower?
You haven't seen them. You haven't seen him move yet, but judging from the way how quickly his head is like kind of following everybody's movements, and the kind of way when the Lord starts to run off, his body seems to almost instinctively go into a pounce. It doesn't look like he's slow. His speed is 40, and he can dash as a bonus action.
Okay. Okay. So he's very fast.
He is extremely quick.
Oh boy. I'm going to look back to the others, and I'm going to yell at them to just run. Don't even bother fighting. Just keep running. And I'm going to use the fact that I have climbing speed for my movement, and kind of just scale up to here.
Nice.
And just kind of motion for the others to just like go. And I'm gonna burn another rage to maintain my rage, since I haven't damaged anyone this turn. As a bonus.
You still have an action, so you can damage yourself if you wanted to.
No. I think I
Okay.
need every hit point I can get.
Fair enough. All right. So, calling out, telling everyone just get out of here. Don't even bother fighting. Climb up and keep yourself in rage. Anything else you want to do?
Because I have an action, I'm going to hold an action for... I guess that would be a reaction. I guess... No, not at the moment. I was going to hold an action to attack him if he came out of the wall of fire, but that would be an attack of opportunity when he got close enough.
Sure.
So I'm good.
Excellent. Okay. Next up, it's your boy. And he is going to go ahead and just, like, kind of rear himself back a little bit and then just sprint after the Vampire Lord. Go ahead and damage for the fire. And I get to roll this to see if he gets a fun thing back.
19 damage on fire.
Thank you so much. And he does not get a fun thing back. So that would be 6 million. Okay. So then he is going to go ahead and take a swing at the Lord. And he's gonna miss. He's gonna go ahead and take another swing. And Jesus, he is gonna miss. He's gonna go ahead and like try to just sink his teeth into this guy. There we go. That's a hit. And you guys notice as he bites and like kind of starts, it almost looks like he's drinking from this vampire, as if he's able to feed on it, like it was.
if you're still talking, we can't hear you.
I heard Hyraxes can feed on other vampires.
Which is a terrifying concept.
Oh, sorry. So I guess my audio is fucking with me again. So what he did was he sprinted over to the Vampire Lord and missed with 2 swings. Vampire Lord's kind of cowering back a little bit, then kind of lunged forward and sunk his teeth into the Vampire Lord's neck. And it seems like he is feeding off of the Vampire Lord as if the Vampire Lord was a living person. And the Vampire Lord is starting to not look so good. And then it's Zon's turn.
Alright. Martial check first. 19?
Yep.
What can I learn?
You can learn available actions he can do. You can learn about his attacks. You can learn about any sort of like you can learn whether he has like legendary actions, lair actions, whether he has any special like what special benefits he's currently getting I guess benefited from.
Let me find out those actions then.
Cool. So he can use an unarmed strike, which seems to he can choose to grab instead of dealing damage. He can clearly bite. He has the ability to charm people. He can summon. He can do the standard vampire summon of the night, and he has a fun special ability called Consumed Life. But yeah, and then there's the standard vampire stuff, shape shifting, and Misty Escape.
So it was unarmed strike, bite, special, consumed life, Misty Escape, and what else?
Shape changer.
Shape
Typical vampire stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I am then. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah. I'm wise enough to know what's happening. I'm gonna go here. It's 10 feet. I'm gonna tap him on his enraged shoulder, and maybe he won't see it, and I'm gonna cast Protection for Good and Evil on him.
Okay.
Which makes undead have a disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Against you or
Against Yoven.
Okay, cool.
Well, let me read the whole thing for you. Aberration, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of this type have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Love it.
And I'm going to keep running. 15, 16, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go over there. I'm done. I think that's an action. Yes, it is.
Damikos.
I am going to. Well, since they moved out of Wall of Fire, that's gonna drop.
Cool.
Having heard Yovan say that, I am going to Sure, let's try this. I'm going to try and give him any advantage I can, even though it's futile.
I mean, futile.
On cool. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Why not? Going to two sorcery points to quicken Black Goat's Blessing. Actually, before I do that, could I do a martial arcana check real quick? See what I can learn. You're talking. Can't hear you.
Yep, sorry about that. So what were you saying? You were speeding up.
Well, I'm gonna do a the Arcana martial check to see if there's anything I can learn.
Got you. Unfortunately, you did not roll high enough.
Cool. Quicken Black Goat's Blessing on Hyraxis,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast a brand new second level spell.
Ooh.
As I make motions of cutting through the air, so concentrated like slashes of air try to impact him. I need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
1 second. Okay. What's the DC?
17.
Okay. He passes.
Also doesn't do what I was hoping, but he is still going to take 4d8 magical slashing damage.
Ooh, fun.
I'm not re-rolling those ones, so
Okay. So you go ahead and you do the whole slashing out, and you see the magical currents like cut into Hyraxis' body, and he looks up from the Vampire Lord and makes direct eye contact with you. And he kind of cocks his head to the side a little bit and starts to squint. Anything else you want to do?
yeah, then I am going to get the fuck out of Dodge. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cool. Cutting up Hyraxis and then just fucking dipping. Excellent. And next, you are not there. So the Vampire Lord is gonna take this moment and he figures as long as he can lead him to one of y'all, then he can get out. So what he's gonna do is he is gonna sprint over here to Yovan and then kind of like make a gesture like get.
Get. Get was what we heard. I got the gist of it. Get him.
This is frustrating. Yeah, he's saying like get him, and then
Did he I take it he disengaged before doing this.
yeah. No, he didn't disengage. He just started booking and dashed. So y'all get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Can I say that I switched to my the nimble D6 natural attacks with the switch,
Sure.
activating that rage? I'll just tag him with that.
So that 13 unfortunately is not going to be enough to hit, but those talons are.
I would also like the wings shrink down into just like very narrow 1-for-1 kind of like armored gauntlets almost.
Excellent.
And I'm going to need him to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
He fails.
Then he is going to take an additional 15 psychic damage
Holy
as
crap.
a bit of the energy flicks out from the wrist and then hits him.
And yeah, he's not looking the greatest.
I don't appreciate that, but appreciate.
Excellent. Okay. So yeah, Vampire Lord is not looking too good. Joven, it is your turn.
I'm actually going to, with that turn, and face Hyraxis. And just looking back to the others, I'm just going to be like... Zon's the only one still in the room, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to look at him and just be like, take care of them for me. I'm going to rush forward on almost just like running because of a climbing thing, just on whatever surface I have. And I'm going to make 3 attacks at him, and I'm going to make this first one as a shove attempt.
Sure.
Damn it.
Let us see. Yeah, no, you kind of rush down the stairs and hit him to push him over, but when you hit, it kind of feels like you just slammed into a...
Yeah. I'm going to use my second attack to instead attempt to grab him, turning that hit into a grapple. Don't fuck me over, dice.
Yeah, sorry, so that cut out for me.
I'm using the second attack as a grapple.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So he's gonna try an acrobatics check to get out. Let's see. So, yeah, unfortunately, no. You are grappling onto this ancient vampire.
Knowing how hard as a rock he is, I'm going to use the bonus action attack that the talons give me, and I'm going to put all of my weight to like his right side and try to just shove him prone,
Okay.
which requires another check. 23.
And you shove him prone. You kind of flip him over your knee and slam him into the ground.
And I'm just pressing him down and just like staring him daggers into his eyes.
Okay. God damn it. Give me the fucking bad bat. There it is. That's the one we wanted. Okay, excellent. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Hierarchus, let's go ahead and see if he does not. Damn it. That was my
He has
favorite.
a disadvantage as well.
Gotcha. Okay. So. Oh, fun. I completely forgot about that feature. Okay. So, Joven, as you're, you see that there are scratches in him from the attacks that have been put on there so far, some slight burns across his legs. But you notice those wounds almost seem to be knitting themselves up. And he is going to go ahead and he turns into a cloud of mist and is no longer prone. And is going to go ahead and float over here. It's not quite running away, just kind of... As you're pressing down, his body starts to evaporate, and eventually your arms hit the cold stone as the kind of mist wreaths around you, and then starts to slowly reform into the shape of a man right over here. And Zahn, it is going to be your turn.
All right. Martial check.
Sure. All right, cool.
I would like to know if this is, fuck. What's the word? Certain death. You probably cut out again. Yep.
Yeah, everything cut out again. I'm back. So what'd you say you wanted to learn about?
I would like to know if fighting this guy would be certain death.
Fighting this guy is certain death.
Okay.
He has a trait called Devastator. He does maximum damage when rolling for damage.
Okay. All right. I will sigh very heavily and yell, fuck. I'm gonna kick this guy in the ass and run out the door as I action dash.
Cool. So yeah, you sprint out the door, much to the relief of your party members, but unfortunately, no Joven. Okay, so next up would be Damakos and Kara. They're not here. Vampire Lord is also going to go
there's
ahead.
something that I'm doing in regard to the door.
Go ahead.
I'm dropping a wall of light on the door, and if I can, I would love to orient it in a way to where it blocks the door, but maybe somehow manages to put Vampire Lord right in it.
So because this turn technically takes place after your... How wide is the door?
Or the wall?
Yeah, how wide is the wall?
I mean, depends on how I orient it. I mean, the wall can be 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick.
Cool. So why don't you draw out... it's about 15 feet wide, 15 feet tall. Why don't you draw out what the wall is? He's right here, I believe.
Cool. Well, I don't think I can orient it much. I'm going to just fill the entire door, so just vertically.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you're just filling the entire door. So he's going to kind of run up to it, see the light.
And it's bright.
Then,
very bright.
yeah, he is fucking panicking. Joven, it is your turn.
I'm going to just look at Hyraxis and just like... Nostalgic, isn't it? And just run at him again. Or not even run at him since he's still within 5 feet of me. I'm going to try and grapple him.
Okay. Make a grapple check. So you grab onto this mist and just kind of fall through it.
Damn it.
You end up running straight through him.
He still missed. Got it.
Yep. It's sort of vaguely in the shape of a man, but he's still mist.
I'm going to then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move up to here. And I'm
Okay.
kind of just... Does that attempt to grapple count as maintaining my rage?
You didn't specifically do any harm to any creatures, and you received no damage.
That's fine. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my second attack on myself.
Okay.
I don't know why that was at advantage, but oh well.
Either way.
8, 9, 10, 11. Reduced to half is 6. And just running out and seeing the wall of light, he's just gonna kind of smile and laugh at seeing the panicking vampire lord before turning back to the mist. Is like, you're only getting out of here when you kill me, not a moment before.
Cool. End of your turn?
Yes.
So, the mist is going to flight up here, and then it's going to turn back into the flesh of Hyaxis, and he's going to smile and say, "Oh, Yorkans, I've been waiting for this. You and Theobrin and Curis. Oh, I'll tear each of you limb from limb." And so as an action, what he is going to do is, let's see, that was right there, so he still has some left. So
I, being the closest person, would I have been able to hear that?
Yes.
Cool.
So then he is going to go ahead and run off over here, and he is just going to fucking disappear. Zahn, you are out, catching up with the group. Damokos is still fleeing.
I will say I will try to direct everyone towards Jethra first. And wherever the fuck Noodle is.
Cool. So yeah, you guys are en route to the Yep. Excellent. And Kara is there, and Vampire Lord is still freaking out. Yoven, it is your turn.
I want to make a perception check, but I will eat an action. I need to make one to tell if he's invisible or if it's like he's just gone.
Sure.
I'm gonna do it. It's not an advantage or anything.
Cool. So you're looking around and you just can't fucking see him. You don't know whether he's turned invisible, whether he's still there, whether he's just really good at hiding. You can't tell.
As far as I know, there's only one entrance and exit, right?
That's right. You've only been shown one entrance and exit, and it does seem like the Vampire Lord, at least to him, it looks like there's only one entrance and one exit.
It's like, shit. Damn it. And I'm going to try and run up. And I guess I can't really move through his square. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rushing to where the wall of light is to try and look outside of it and see if her axis is like appeared up there. Is this where the... Okay, so I'd be outside of it.
No, the wall of light is kind of like here.
Yeah.
At the doorway.
And just because I'm that paranoid, I'm gonna burn another rage to rage cycle.
Cool. All right, end of your turn.
End of my turn.
All right, so right here. So you are kind of at the edge of the light, kind of looking out, trying to make sure he's not coming up. There's the just like Vampire Lord's completely panicking at this point. Everything he thought was going to go well for him didn't. In fact, it seems like everyone now wants to kill him. So he's just kind of freaking out in the corner. And Jovan, that's when you hear from behind you sort of like a nail tap against stone. And so you go ahead and start to turn, and he is just going to go and wail on you. Yeah, that's going to be a hit. So one of his claws sinks into you, and you take 13 bludgeoning damage. Halved would be 6. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage, and he's also going to smite you. So you take, and he's going to use a 2nd level smite. So it's going to be 3d8. Actually, you take 24 points of necrotic damage as his like fist hits you. You feel just necrotic energy flow through your body from a single contact, and he's gonna go ahead and strike at you again. So that's gonna be another hit. You take the 13 reduced to 6, and then he's finally gonna bite at you, and that one is going to be a 13 to hit. So that one's gonna be a miss. But yeah, you take 2 hits, and you kind of back away from the fangs flashing out at you. Excellent. Everyone can hear me, right?
Yep.
Cool. I was worried that this audio had cut out again. So, group is fleeing. Vampire Lord is now going to go ahead and run. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Fuck. Vampire Lord is going to run the opposite way. Jovan, you can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
There's no need.
Fair enough. Jovan, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to, at that smite, just like cough up some blood at that, but then look at him and just be like, "You're getting soft with age." Trying to just put on a brave bravado. And I'm going to try and swing at him, this first one being an actual attack. And since he has disadvantage on me, I'm going to try and reckless, so he'd just be rolling normal. $20?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm going to use that infectious rage, so he needs to make a DC 16 con save.
Okay. I believe he makes it. Let me just double check. Yeah, he makes it.
Okay, that's fine, because I'm going to use that punch as a chance to try and like make an athletics check against him to try and shove him prone.
Sure.
17, probably not going to do it.
So you hit him, and you see for a moment his foot looks like it slips, but he does burn up legendary resistance to stay up. He rolled
That's
really fucking low for that.
Then bonus action, I'm going to hit him again and just like cross him up.
Okay. Uh,
21.
Yeah.
And
that'll hit.
I'm going to force him to wait. I got to read. if it's a once. Nope, this works like smite, so I can just do it on any attack that I land.
Cool.
DC 16.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay, then nothing happens.
Cool.
But
So
I'm going to just
13.
raise up my hands, just almost like a boxing style, just ready for it.
Cool. So, I'm guessing that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Cool. Hyarxis is he's gonna look at you and kind of look you up and down. I just need to check the wording on something real quick. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. This is not being charmed.
Okay. If it's charmed, frightened, or possessed, he can't do it.
Nope.
Oh boy. That was not supposed to be there, but 11 anyway.
So, as he kind of he starts to grin at you, you feel your body stiffen and freeze. This hold person wraps itself around you. And he is going to go ahead and sorry, my camera turned on for some reason on my laptop. So with that, he is going to go ahead. So technically, he would have advantage on these attacks, so it would be just normal roll.
Correct.
All right, excellent. So he is going to go ahead and swing out at you. And yeah, that's going to hit. And he is going to go ahead. You take the 13, rounded down to 6, and he's going to smite you again for another second level spell slot. And that's, yeah, I don't know why I keep rolling. That's going to be 24 necrotic. So a total of 30 damage, 24 of which is necrotic. How you doing?
I'm doing.
Okay, fantastic. Because he's going to go in for a... Oh, I forgot to roll the fun thing. Nope. God damn it. All right, so he is going to go ahead and go in for a bite. And the bite... What's your AC again?
16.
Oh, actually, the bite does hit. So you take 11 rounded down to half, so 5 piercing damage and 18 vile damage, and your HP is reduced by 18. And yeah, that was 2 punches and a bite. So it is top of the round. Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord is just going to be running around. Joven, it is your turn. As you are still stuck in that hold person. Hyraxis, its body seems to be knitting itself back up, almost as if the wounds that you hit him for, he's recovering rather quickly from them. You can barely see any scratch marks on him from. It looks as if he just stepped out of the crystal.
Ah. I need to make that wisdom save, don't I?
Yes, you do. And it would be at the end of your turn.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you are frozen.
Yeah.
And so, Hyraxis is going to go ahead and make another bite at you. And you take the 5 piercing damage that's already been halved. And then you take the 18 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As he drains you.
So, Now comes the part where I make a DC 10 con save.
Yeah. Cool.
Instead, drop to 1 hit point.
Fantastic. He doesn't like that. So what he's going to do is he's going to hit you again. And he's going to hit. Jesus. And he's going to go ahead and smite. So you're taking the 13 half to 6 bludgeoning and 16 necrotic.
Okay. DC 15.
And he's going to... He doesn't
I'm
like
looking
this.
really bad.
He just wants you to be done. He's just gonna keep hitting you until. Actually, no, he's just gonna keep hitting you until you're done. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. So that's gonna be fucking another 6 bludgeoning. So go ahead and make that DC 10.
It's a 20 actually now,
Oh, DC 20.
and I did not make it.
All right. So, Yovin unfortunately falls. And with that, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the rest of the group. Actually, Yovin, you're still making... you got to make those death saving throws.
Yeah, went on my turn, yeah.
Cool. So, Zarn, Kara, and Damakos, you guys are sort of running through the castle. There's not a lot of alarm. Some like vampires are kind of watching you run and going like, oh, rude. One even calls out, hey, no running. But you guys, nonetheless, sprint to your rooms. And just as... just as Yovin falls, you guys do manage to reach your rooms. Jethra is sitting in one of the big chairs. She's sipping some tea, and she's reading through some what look to be loose leaf papers that are tied together by string.
Do you have anything you need?
What?
We're leaving. Do you
Oh,
have anything you need?
I could grab a few clothes and put them in a bag.
Quickly.
Oh, is everything okay?
No, quickly.
Okay. She sort of runs into her room, and you guys can hear the sounds of her frantically packing.
Grab your pet.
I was ahead of you. I'm already in my room.
Yeah, you'd already be inside your room.
Is Noodle under the bed, or is he doing the zoomies?
Noodle is underneath the bed, but he is wrapped up around a lot of weapons.
No. Pull whatever sheet is on the bed off the bed. Noodle, come on! Pile all of your shit. I didn't have time to get you a bag, but we need to go.
I need you to make a persuasion check. So, it does take you a while.
Set out again.
Yep.
Of kind of like goading and shoving weapons inside of the instead of the sheet. About 2 to 3 minutes later, you are hustling into the main room. Noodle at your side, a huge pack of weapons on your back.
That shit Noodle's gonna It's his horse. He can carry it in his mouth.
All right. If you'd rather he drag this bag of weapons.
I also have all of the shit that I have to carry from my backpack.
Okay, he is slowed down a little bit, dragging this horde with him, but he's fine. All right, so Jethra's in the main room. She's all packed up. What are the other two of y'all doing?
I'm grabbing my pack and things
Okay.
for travel, which doesn't
Excellent.
take too long.
I don't have anything to grab because everything's always on me. Yeah, I'm just waiting outside the other two's room, waiting for them to finish up.
Cool. So after about 3 minutes, you guys are done. In the meantime, let's go ahead. Let's see those saving throws. Joven?
Okay.
Oof, that's a fail. And this whole time that you're making these, like, kind of clinging on to life, Hyraxis is just pacing back and forth and around you, kind of like a cat around a mouse. And so, Joven falls. And it's sort of towards when everyone's packed up and kind of in the main room, like, hey, we gotta go. Domikos, you feel your wall of light stop. Wait, what spell level is wall of light?
5th.
5th? Okay, he's gotta make a save. 1 second. Okay. He is going to go ahead and make that save. Yeah, so, you
Cut out again.
okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Kind of glad the cutout doesn't just show me, like, at least put on my voice, because it's just nonstop swearing. So, Domikos, you do in fact feel your wall of light drop.
Son, wall of light is down. It's gone.
I already know. Well, no, I don't. Doesn't matter. We are moving as quickly as possible, anyways. So
Where's Joven?
we're moving as quickly as possible, anyways.
That's when the first scream, like muffled by the door and from distance, hits the castle.
Are you all ready or not?
I'm ready. I've been waiting.
Let's go.
So, when you guys open the door, you see that Johnnies are rapidly heading towards the throne room. Vampires are sprinting out. Everyone, this is a fucking shit show. Everything is going crazy left and right. There's just people slamming into each other, people slamming into Johnnies, just trying to get away. And you can hear laughter echoing down from the throne room. Johnny, Johnny does pass by and kind of looks and goes, "Greetings, citizens. We suggest you leave this area for safety. Remember, rules are for fun." And it just starts to run back in formation with the other Johnnies that are heading down to the throne room. So, how are you guys escaping?
I am leading them as quickly as possible outside of the gates.
Cool.
And we are just moving on foot, because I assume we are able to get away in all the chaos, hopefully.
Are you being stealthy?
No.
Cool. So as you are running towards the gates, you guys see that there are Johnnies that look sort of different from everyone else, like the other Johnnies. There's a vampire who's trying to like get out the front gates, and it's being stopped by a Johnny. And the Johnny kind of points behind the vampire. The vampire knocks the Johnny's hand away, and the Johnny just takes out takes its arm, breaks it into a like handmade stake, and rams it into the vampire's chest. And the vampire just instantly goes down. And the Johnny kind of starts looking around, and other vampires are starting to just kind of back away from the main gate and rushing out in different directions.
Alright. Guess we ain't going there. I'll just run along the wall until I find a place that we can leave, hopefully.
Sure. Are you guys being stealthy with this, or are you just running through the chaos?
No, still running through chaos.
Cool. So, go ahead, make a...
How high are the walls?
You guys are in fully enclosed rooms. Like, you're still inside the main key.
Oh, okay.
So you guys aren't outside yet. It was the main, like, doorway that was being guarded by these odd Johnnies.
Are there windows anywhere in any of these rooms?
You guys are in, like, sort of the ground floor hallway, sort of, like, towards the middle of the castle, so there's not really any windows, but go ahead and make a survival check. Let's see how well you make it through these people.
Would someone like to assist me? Or have higher survival than me?
I can assist.
Okay. Advantage. Oh boy!
So you end up getting knocked around by the crowd quite a bit, and you end up having to leave. You run down an area you don't see a lot of traffic in, and into a room that you kind of looking around recognize is the kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the footsteps of Johnny's coming down this hallway behind you.
Is there any windows in this room?
It does look like there are two doors, one very much like in front of you in the back next to some big ovens, and then there's one sort of to the left of that a little bit that's near some spice racks. And there's a bunch of like cabinets, some like tables and stuff like that that you can hide under if that's the route you're going for.
Let's go to the second door.
So you go to the second door. It is a metal door. When you touch it, it feels cold.
Okay. What about the first one?
The first one, it's a wooden door. It does look like it has a bolt, like it looks like it has like a security bolt in it, pressed up so that nobody can force the door open from the outside.
Okay, I'll just open the door. Fuck it.
Cool. So, you open the door, and it leads you guys out to here. Oh, no, I gotta remove the oven. Cool. So, you guys are led out to here, where it looks like there are some stairs down. You see, from what you can see here, it looks to be more like this is a side entrance that's really used for more supplies than anything else. You also do see some Johnnies just kind of like standing idly, spears up, kind of standing at attention, just kind of idle without any interaction.
Alright. I'll just head on down. Leading everybody along.
Let's go ahead and move one at a time. Just, you know what, for just to make things more clear, let's go ahead and drag it back over here. And yeah. You guys are not doing too well with initiative.
Nope.
All right. So, yeah, top of the round, Kara, it's your turn.
Do they look like the weird Johnnies that just stabbed somebody, or like the normal Johnnies that Kirk disguises himself as?
Oh, fuck me. It just cut out for all of that. Do you mind? I'm so sorry. Do you mind repeating?
Are they normal, or are they ones that stab?
You couldn't really get a good glimpse on how the Johnnies were when they stabbed. You were pretty far away from them. They look like normal Johnnies.
And Jethro's with us, right?
Yes, I didn't put her on the map, but yes, she is with you.
Oh, wait until the tankier of us moves, because I can now get stabbed in the heart and die even easier than I did before.
Cool. So you're gonna hold your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So, Zahn.
Yep. I'm going up to here. Well, that's more movement than I have, but I assume we're in like soft initiative right now.
Yeah, it's really not.
So I'm just gonna go up to here and see if any of them react.
Cool. So each of them they're still standing idly by. But you know that they typically have a short range of like interaction.
Yeah.
It does look like this gate is the like when you take a quick you can't really see it the other way, but it does look like this gate is the one that does lead outside of the Fallen Keep.
Can I tell how that gate is opened?
Yeah, there is a lever off to the side right here that you can assume operates the gate.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep moving up towards this side until something happens.
Cool, so we're gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
Damikos, real quick before anything potentially happens, is there anything that you want to do?
I will follow Zahn.
Okay.
Yeah, I will just be following Zahn at the moment.
Cool. And Kara, anything you wanted to do?
I'm just gonna tell Drether to keep close, and I'm gonna follow after the others.
Cool. You should be able to move Noodle as well.
I cannot move Noodle.
I just fucking did the settings. Hold on 1 second, I didn't save. There, you should be able to move Noodle now.
Yep.
Cool. Excellent. So, Zahn, when you approach, you guys see your lovely, friendly Johnnies. Just lovely, friendly boys. And even, like, when you approach it, it goes, "Good evening, citizen."
Good evening. We need to open up the gate here.
I'm sorry.
I'm
The
gonna
orders
channel
are-
divinity.
Cool.
And use my +5 charisma thingy. And I'm going to say, because I assume he's probably going to tell me not in the middle of that sentence, I'm going to interrupt and be like, we have to go pick up a delivery.
He's gonna stop. And yeah, go ahead and make your persuasion check with him.
Okay, it's going to be +5. Well, the first one then, so 16.
So, it's gonna stop him for a second, and then he's gonna kind of look back, and the other, like, Johnny is gonna step forward a bit, and he's going to say, "Good evening, citizen. We highly recommend that you stick to your homes. It's an unsafe night out there, and we want to make sure everyone is protected." And
But we have to pick up this delivery on the Lord's orders.
The Lord is no longer in power. And that's
Is that
when he
right?
little flicks of... What did I put that fucking thing as? Little flicks of green flames start to form at their bodies as they are... work with me. As they each seem to almost burst into flame. Hyraxis is home. Hyraxis.
Yeah, alright. Seems like a good time to start swinging.
Cool. Alright, let me go ahead and put these boys here. Cool. So, almost in unison, all of these eyes turn on you, and you can go ahead and make a swing as we go into full hardcore initiative.
Sure. Is this like a full attack action?
No, it's just gonna be one attack.
Single attack, alright.
Is it this?
28.
Yeah, 28's gonna hit. The fuck? Okay. I'm gonna have to manually add this because it's not letting me do it on here. Cool. So, 28 hits, and how much damage did you do? Yeah, this thing, you hit it, and it...
Cut out.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's not letting me add the Johnnies to the fucking thing for some reason. So I'm gonna have to manually add them in. So I have the new initiative list right over here. So, 7, 9. Okay, excellent. And yeah, so you hit, and it does carve into the Johnny quite a bit, like kind of shattering a few ribs. An arm falls down onto the ground, and the Johnny says, "Good evening, citizen. You may have wrongfully struck a Johnny. Please disarm yourself and return yourself to your home."
Nah.
And is that the end? So we're going to start initiative at
Yeah,
the
that's what
top.
that wasn't my turn.
Yeah, so initiative at the top, the Johnnies. This one's going to go ahead and swing its spear at you. And that's going to be a miss. This one's going to approach. And you're noticing as this one approaches, like the flames that are like kind of traveling across its body now spread across the spear in its hand. And it's going to go ahead and make an attack. And your AC is 20, right?
21.
Jesus, yeah, that's a miss. These Johnnies might not be very strong. So this one's gonna strike at you. And that's actually gonna hit. Wow. And then that's gonna be... So you take 7 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
And cool. That's gonna be right there. Cool. And they're each going to start, like, sort of chasing up after you. And Kara, it is your turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I tell Noodle to do something, is that my action?
It's not a class. So for the animal like friendship shit, it's always an action. So yes, it would be an action to tell him to do something. But he is an intelligent creature. You wouldn't need to remind him, "Hey, keep attacking this thing."
How high is the wall?
This wall at its highest point, actually, it's fucking 40 feet across. Height-wise. That's bad. It's 40 feet up.
I'm gonna look at Noodle. Alright, buddy. You see that wall? I'm gonna need you to meet me on the other side. I've seen you fly. I know you can do it.
Cool. And, of course, this is the session that you pull out Noodle, which I don't have his stats immediately there. It's okay. I'll grab it right now. Cool, yeah.
Weirdly silent every time it happens.
I hate this with a goddamn passion. Anyway, Noodle is going to, almost as if he's jumping over the wall and land on the other side.
I realize it did not specify which wall. That's
No.
my bad. That's my bad. I will. Good boy, he's getting a dagger later, but that's my bad.
Oh, were you talking about this wall back here, this height?
Yeah, the really big one with the gate on it.
Yeah, the really big one with the gate on it is at least 80 feet up. The one right next to you is 40 feet up.
I was like, that's a really short wall for a keep.
Yeah, it was. That's why he hopped over that one.
Good boy, though. I will come right after him. I am going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken spell. Grab Jethra. Dimension door.
Cool. And your dimension door is stupid ridiculous, right? Like 320 feet.
500
Yeah,
feet.
and all dimension doors are ridiculous.
Gotcha. You're gone. Just
I will.
through the wall, not even worrying about this fight.
I will come back for my boy, but I need to get Jethra out first.
Cool. So, next up would be Zahn. It is your turn. You are being surrounded by Johnnies.
Yeah. I will, gonna be an action or as an item interaction to hold the lever.
No, I'd count that as an item interaction just to pull the lever down. It's not like
Cool.
it's taken care of.
I will swing at this guy. First off.
Which guy?
This
one-
guy on the left.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
21. How beat up does he look?
He looks pretty bad. He's bloodied.
Cool.
Bones are like cracking, a lot of dust coming out.
Level 1 smite. 13.
And dead.
Cool. Second attack on the one that I already hit.
Cool.
19 for another 15.
And he is dead.
Cool. I'll go here. Take
Cool,
that
so-
opportunity attack.
Yep. Because it's probably not going to fucking hit. Oh, he actually crit.
Oh, great.
This means you'll take... God damn it. 4 points of piercing damage and 7 points of fire damage.
Sure. Yeah. My math was right. And then I'll open up the lever.
Cool. So, it will take until your next round, like the top of your next turn, for the gate to be fully pulled up.
Sure.
All right. So, Damikos, it is your turn.
Alright, so I am going to... make my way, staying out of reach of... Well, so let me figure this out. So 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am going to action dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get up here with Zon.
Okay.
Then I am going to bonus action. I'm gonna glance at Zon and kind of like give him the knowing look of, I know we're gonna talk about this later because it's coming, but I'm going to use a bonus action to activate and grow the chitinous shell.
Excellent. So, once again, a similar sort of skin locks up, very similarly to Theobryn during the fight. And, yeah, Damikos looks slightly tougher than he was before.
That's my turn.
Excellent. So, at the top of the round, you guys hear a door being kicked open. And... four more Johnnies are rushing out, and they're gonna go right down to here. These Johnnies are going to completely ignore the poor fucking Noodle, simply for the matter that he hasn't really done anything. They're not really sure what to do with him, so they're just gonna ignore him. And yep. Yep. Okay. So there's going to be one attack against Damikos, one attack against Zon. Damikos, the one hits you. Actually, what's your AC now?
It is now 17.
Oh, yeah, he rolled a 17. You take 1 point of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage, which is already as low as...
As it can go.
So sorry.
like wait, can you hear me?
No, you
Yeah.
cut out.
Fuck. Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
2 points of damage, as low as it can go.
Okay, cool. So then it attacks Zon and misses. Kara's turn. Kara, it is your turn. Noodle is kind of looking around like, where is she?
I am immediately coming back for him. That's 2 more sorcery points. Sorry, I can spell Dimension Door back to where I saw him. I assume where he landed after he looked over the wall.
Yeah.
Like a good boy. Get my
Cool.
boy action Dimension Door back to where I left Jethra. It is the duck and the grain and the fox problem. But
Excellent. All right, so you guys see for a moment, like, Kara has grabbed Jethro and disappeared. Then she, like, reappears, kind of makes eye contact with you guys, throws up a door, grabs Noodle, and runs through it. And is that your turn, Kara?
Yeah.
Okay. Zon, it is your turn.
The door up now.
The door does clink into place. It kind of hangs a bit precariously. And, you know, with everything going on, you kind of look up, and those wooden spikes at the bottom could very well be used as stakes. But, yeah, the way it's hanging is, if it were any less well maintained, it would be precarious.
Cool. I'm gonna move here. Go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Cool. Actually, yeah, it hits. Not surprising. 3 piercing, 1 fire.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Domikos by the collar and literally throw him through the door.
Domikos, do you allow this grab?
Yes.
All right, Domikos is thrown through the gate. And I'm going to say that was your action.
Yeah, I figured. As long as he's over here past the gate now, where he's not in a precarious place to get hit by the gate, I'm gonna go here. Item interaction, I'm gonna hit the lever again, and I'm gonna try to go underneath it. I think he cut out.
Okay. I can hear. Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, so you said you're running for the lever.
Yep, I'm gonna throw him through the thing, hit the lever, and go underneath it.
Cool. So, top of your turn next round is going to be when it closes completely.
Oh, damn. It's slow. I thought it was like a release.
No, that would destroy so many fucking things. It would just
Well-
slammed back into place.
Yeah, that's the point.
You hit the lever, so it's kind of doing
Yeah.
its slow, jerky drop down.
Well, I'm doing that, and I'm gonna bonus action. Well, I can't bonus action anything. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action second wind,
Okay, cool.
and then move my 30 feet out that door.
Sweet. All right.
Nice.
Domikos.
Never punished.
All right, I would like to make or try to make an Arcana check on these new Johnnies to figure out possible information.
Sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Yeah, boom. What would you like to know about him?
What are options for learning stuff?
You can learn traits. You can learn attacks, defenses, how much hit points they have. You name it, pretty much.
Any immunities or anything like that?
They do not seem to be. They don't have any immunities, no, but they are resistant to damage from non-magical attacks.
So not. Okay. Okay. In that case, I am going to. And how damaged do those 3 look that are right at the gate?
They don't actually look all that much damaged. 2 of them just arrived, and the other one was kind of ignored by Zahn. So they don't look damaged at all.
And it didn't. Okay. And I gathered they would be affected by fire. Maybe. Let's just be on the safe side.
Fuck. All right. Telling me my internet is shitty again. Okay, perfect. So, you were saying?
And it looked like they would, even though they're on fire, they would take fire damage.
Yeah, it doesn't. From what you could tell, it doesn't really seem like that. That flame seems to be more of a representation of the energy that's flowing through them, rather than a literal flame.
Cool. In that case, I am going to toss to where it's not going to hit the gate or anything. You know, just a casual fireball to get those 3.
Cool. So they're gonna make dex saves. They're gonna be great because they're skeletons. That's a fail. Okay, that your DC is 17, right?
Yep.
Okay, that was a pass. 2 fails and a pass.
I mean, that's still, 33. I'm going to...
Don't even bother. You've killed them all.
Cool. Then I'm going to bonus action, get rid of the chitinous shells so I can move at full speed.
Excellent. Cool.
And follow its on.
And that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So the Johnnies are going to go ahead and... they're actually going to go ahead and start running after you guys. And then these are going to come like kind of scrambling down the stairs and kind of looking around, seeing what's going on. And Kara, it is your turn.
I am taking Jethro and Noodle, and I am continuing to run.
Cool. Any specific direction or just running?
Shit, I don't know where we are.
If you'd like, you can make a quick perception check to try and a perception or survival check to try and gauge where you are.
Both of them are the same. I guess I'll try perception. Hey, that's not bad. Jokey.
All right, cool. fucking working. Okay, so you take a quick look around, and you in fact, where the fuck is he? You recognize Lord Falamir's estate is not too far from you guys. You guys could probably make it in a 30-minute, well, more like 15-minute dead-out sprint. There are Johnnies everywhere. This is the Falling Keep.
I know.
Their workforce is Johnnies.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Since it's the closest landmark, I'm gonna sprint towards that because I guess we have no other choice but to visit weird surgery uncle.
Hey, he's a friend. Friend-shaped. For now. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just making sure Noodle and Jethro are with me.
Yep, keeping up with you. Zon, the gate crashes down, almost crushing some Johnnies, and they start like hitting at the gate. One of them starts going for the lever. And what are you doing? No.
Muted.
Sorry. Can I do a quick perception check and make sure there's no way for me to jam this gate?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check. So in fact, you do see a what looks to be a collection of lumber that is on a wagon that's parked right outside of the supply. It looks like it was part of a caravan that was being set up before all of this got started.
Cool. Is it set up in a way where I can like just open up the back of it and it's all gonna roll out, or do I need to pull this wagon in front of this gate?
You don't need to pull the wagon. I mean, you could if you wanted to, and I'm sure you've got the strength for it. But it's an open-ended wagon with like the logs just on there. So if you wanted to pull the logs off, you definitely could.
Yep, I'll do whatever the easiest of those two things is.
Cool. Make an athletics check.
Oh boy. Alright. Oh god, thank god.
Cool. So which did you want to do? Pull the wagon or use the logs to try and...
I'll use the logs. That seems like it'll be way harder to get undone.
Cool. So yeah, so you fashion a like sort of a logging jam into this gate, and the lever is hit, and the gate seems to be struggling a bit with the logs that you've like placed inside of it. It doesn't seem to be rising as quickly as before.
Cool. I'm gonna take off and catch up, hopefully.
Cool. So sprinting behind them, Damikos.
I mean, I wouldn't really be much help with the logs.
You could set it all on fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I can see which way car is heading.
Yeah, you can. And Zon is also heading in that direction.
No, I will just go that way.
Fantastic. All right. So as you guys are sprinting away, as this gate is slowly rising up, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for joining with us tonight. We'll go ahead and see you next week. I'm very happy we were able to answer everybody's questions for tonight. I think we'll see you guys next week. Go ahead, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us here, and subscribe and like our YouTube channel.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to stop putting that hand up so that you can just sit there and